Hi, this is Alexis from the Kiteboarder magazine. We're here at 2010 AWSI previewing 2011 gear. I'm here with F1 and Nico. Walk us through the line.
Well, okay, so let's start with what everybody is talking about. This is the source. This is our new, it's actually a brand new concept. It's not just another kite. The source is a two-line kite. And the aim is for sub kiting, for stand-up paddle kiter.
Yep.
So the idea is just to, it's very simple. There are plenty of places where the wind is very low, conditions are not good enough for regular kiting. Yep. And so say if you are in a place where the wind is between 5 and 12 knots, and it's just not enough to go kiting, this is the answer. You can get a stand-up paddle or any kind of board, you can go on it basically and not, sink, and you will use this to just go around. It's
what size kites do these come in?
Okay, so the kite size comes in size 9, 11, 13, 15 and 17. Okay. So it's almost a new sport. Okay, you kind of have to forget about kiting, and it's a lot of fun.
Now, people have mentioned that you don't hook in when starting out with this kite. When you get onto the board, you ride it like a trainer.
Exactly. We're working on doing some quick videos because it's so new that nobody really has experience.
Concept.
Exactly. So it's a new concept. So we are trying. We are gonna make some educational, quick videos. But yes, the idea is you go, you are unhooked. You are unhooked all the time, almost like 95% of the time. Okay. And so you are unhooked. You go on the boards, and you just get going.
Nice. So talk about the bar a little
bit. So the bar is very simple. It's one loop, regular bar, and 2 lines.
That's it?
And that's it.
What size lines come with this bar?
24.
24.
It's actually 2 parts, so it's 24. So, that's the default. But you can also reduce it to 12 if you want to. And yeah, I mean, it should fit riders that live in places where on lakes where the wind is really light. Also fit stand-up paddle, regular stand-up paddle users that might, when the wind picks up a little bit, they don't want to paddle anymore, but the kite might be the answer for them.
Now let's talk about the bridle system on
So yeah, the bridle is a little special. That was the development. So it's a 3 struts, 1 pump kite. So the kite construction is about the same as a regular Bandit. Right. Okay, so the kite itself is a same build, same construction as any other F1 kites. The bridle is a little special, so that because the kite is extremely stable. I mean, you can launch it in 4 knots, it will just stay in here. It's not going to backstar, it's not going to fall out of the sky. So they worked on the bridle. The bridle is actually a cross, like system of pulleys.
Oh yes, I see it over here.
You see it? And
right here.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
So you can see there is a cross. So there is a system where the attachment goes all the way to each side of the kite, and off you go. Yeah. It's an extremely stable kite. There is no depower.
Right.
You are unhooked all the time. It's a lot of fun. Cool. A lot of people are interested, and you just need almost no wind to get get it going.
Right on. Well, let's move over to the Bandit.
Okay.
Much anticipated.
Yes. So this is the 4th edition. So of course it's a Delta, and Delta for F1 means depower capability, auto relaunch, depower and stability. So those are the 3 main, that's what the Delta brings on the table. And then
the sizes for this?
So the sizes for those go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14.
Nice.
So that's a little different difference between last year. Last year we had 11, 13, 15. This year we go 11, 12, 14.
let's talk about some of the key features that you guys have changed for this year on this kite.
Okay, so as of like last year, you know, they made about 80 prototypes overall, which is a lot. They spent 12 months. Okay, so when they go between 2010 and 2011, they don't try to make a tiny little change.
Scratch.
Not scratch, because you use the experience from the past, but in a sense, yes. You know, how come I have the 010, how come I can make it better, like way better.
Yeah.
So key features on the new one, new profile, and big. You will notice why, you know, when you see it, it's 3 struts. So we went from 5 to 3 struts. Weight lighter in the air,
yep.
And then also the shape is now closer to a C.
Yep.
And you can see the square tips.
Pivoting.
Yes. Well, what it did by doing it this way was that we're able to work on the positioning of the back lines.
Yep.
And so for the first time on the Delta, we got 2 adjustments. Last year it was not possible to adjust the back lines. So this year there are 2. You can see it here.
Yep. Right here.
Over here, where by default it's on a faster turning position, but you can also change it to this one, yep. Which is close. Yep. But even if it's close, it totally does. For a Delta, the position of the attachment is
changes
essential.
The dynamics of the kite.
Totally, yep. Totally. So all the riders that have tested the kite so far, doing loops, it's even smoother. You know, especially the radius has not probably changed a lot, but it's the smoothness going out of the loop. Nice. That makes it like almost like a really close, the closest we have ever been to a sea kite.
Nice. And I noticed you guys took up the zip ties. You guys changed the
yes, a little bit. Those are nice addition. We used to have so it's a 1 pump, right, as last year, but we used to have zip ties, and so we don't have the zip ties anymore. It's an embedded system, so that's nice. We also have a valve, yep, a stopper ball now on the main valve. Yep. Everybody wanted it, yeah, so we listened. There is also 3 struts, but I just want to mention the little batten, yep, that we have on the side. Yep. So in high wind conditions and during loops, yep, you know, the kite is not going to flap.
Right on. Well, there you guys have it. The F1 kites for 2011.